What's up, everybody? Welcome to Drunk with Facts. It is Thursday, July 3rd.
Turd.
And
I was sharing.
joining us, we got Pop Joey. What's up, Pop Joey?
Hey.
He's
Hi.
back and
Hi.
in action.
How you doing?
I need to find me a piece of paper that I can put my numbers on because I just barely got my screen set up and turned everything on.
Yeah,
My headphones were not plugged in. Rude.
Oh, sorry. Are they now? They working?
Yeah, put them
You
in.
good? Okay.
I was like, I can't hear Joey. I can hear Joey through your ears.
Yeah. Well, what happens when you're
I
deaf?
thought they'd been blasting after I was on there.
Oh, I got you.
Well, you did a show since I was there.
She hasn't.
Oh, she hasn't. She was out of town. That's right.
On.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back, and then I'll be gone again. And then I'll be back.
Who do we got on?
There's
Bowser
Andrea.
Books. Andrea and Arthur.
What is
Kathy.
this that you left in the fridge for me?
It's a surprise.
Mm.
We
It
like
looks white and blue.
I mean,
an orange.
I do like it because look at the logo.
It's orange.
And
Oh yeah, look at that. LD. I like that. That's interesting. Very interesting.
Is it a brew?
it's the Finnish long drink, Legend of 1952. That's all I got. It's from Finland. There you
Yeah.
go.
From Finland.
Finland. Place where I'd most like to be.
So here we go. Let's try it.
Give it a whirl. See if you like it. While you're doing that, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Project Y. Why? Because we care. Go to www.projectwhynow.com. Get their new products, which we have in hand, thank God. Project Y20 to get 20% off their products. Or I think there's still a chance.
They're
to get
in
some free
studio
stuff.
now.
They are in studio.
Oh.
So,
Bum-ba-da-dum.
yeah,
Okay, are we ready to try this?
I think there's still a chance. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, it smells peachy.
Mm. So is-
Peachy. I like peaches.
That was pretty good. It's like it's peachy and something else. Cranberry, maybe?
it's carbonated.
It is carbonated. Which now I want to bring a cup to dump it in.
Definitely tastes of peach. Yeah.
It's peachy and
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what
cranberry,
that other.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe it's an interesting taste on the end there.
gin with natural peach and juniper berry
Mm.
flavor. See, cranberries.
There you go.
Gin.
That's a good
That's
mixture,
good.
right?
That's
Pretty
good.
cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Arthur, you did some fantastic work there the other day. Keith shared with me.
He really did
What happened?
Awesome.
when we were filming the other day.
Oh,
He did really good work.
amazing.
Very cool.
It was
Absolutely
fun.
cool. I know I was bummed I wasn't here.
All right.
Focus.
Go check out their podcast, the Ycast. I think there's still time if you guys go subscribe, send it to them on LinkedIn to Project Y Now, and they'll send you some free stuff.
I haven't heard that they've stopped, so that's good.
Nope, they haven't stopped yet. So, and they got a lot of commercials out now about it, which is kind of cool.
That's
Talking
cool.
about the product. So.
I know. I got to get my guys' feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see what they're doing.
I started using it, so I had an issue with the end of my nose was getting really dry. Remember I told you that?
Yeah, you said it was getting
super
weird.
dry. So I started using it, and it's a lot smoother now at the end of my nose. So it definitely made a difference.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So
Huh.
it's
How are your wrinkles?
that's going to take a while.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be quick. I think that's going to be a while. Next year, we'll talk about how
We'll talk about
your
wrinkles.
are.
Yeah.
I mean, knows Keith.
Right. I mean, I finally shaved after what?
I know. He sent me a picture
6
and I was
months?
like, you look weird. That's a big change.
Well, we got the shooting done. We need to get done, so I was able to shave because everything after this, I'm
How
already
weird did your
shaved, right?
face feel? It's like, oh my God, sun.
What was funny is that when I looked down the sink after I was done, it looked like Chewbacca was down there. But
That is probably true. But yeah, your poor cheeks haven't. We've been to the lake a couple times. You haven't gotten any sun on them.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know. Well, we'll have to gradually
Ease her
into it.
in.
Yeah, for
Check
sure.
my shirt. Oh, you can't see.
Oh, nice.
I do like your shirt.
You can't read the bottom. It says I stand for the flag and I kneel for the cross.
Thanks, Andrew. Andrew's like, see.
You look less hairy. That's for sure. I can see your
I'm
face.
out of focus. Oh well.
You look pretty clear on this side.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
A little fuzzy, not too bad.
I naturally look
Zoom
that
in
way.
so much. It looks good.
I think it was good.
I like it. We can see Joey's face.
Yeah, we can.
I know.
I'm just too close.
There you go. Actually, that's better.
Well, he's not going to lean back the whole show.
Just was saying.
That's funny.
What do you mean? Sorry.
I got one more promo to do.
I'm sorry.
Then we start with the show. Don't forget to go check out RCJ Productions at rcjproduction.com.
I know that guy.
And if you guys are interested in any audio and video work, Papa Joey and I are here to help you out with that. So, and if you want to start a podcast, we do podcast consulting, learn from all the mistakes that we've made over the last 6 years. And I'm still running that promo that if you're local here to the Phoenix area, send me some information about your business at info@rcjproduction.com, and I will create a free 30-second commercial for you to use. So
for you to use.
And then Joey can help me with the music part of it.
There you go.
So we're a team, and if you guys need any, like I said, any production help, any you want to start a podcast, don't know where to start, reach out to us.
Don't make the mistakes we made.
Same email, info@rcjproduction.com. Joey, I actually have to set you up with an email. I want to do Joey at rcjproduction.
Oh, okay.
That way the stuff goes to you.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, we need to do that for sure.
And we continue to make mistakes. So
At RCJ Production.
Well, you're always going to make mistakes, right?
yeah,
Because that's how you learn. So
But why make the ones we already made?
right.
right.
Exactly.
Just make new ones all the time.
Don't make the same ones, make new ones.
So did you get any rain last night, Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
your
was
trees
like
are up.
80% humidity this morning at 5.
Yeah.
Got up to walk, Eddie. It was like, I don't remember, it was like 75 or something outside. But
It was cool.
very
But
reminiscent of being in Texas. By the time we finished the walk, we were sopping wet.
yeah. Eddie's like, I thought we left that. What are we doing?
Did you guys sneak me out in the middle of the night?
I know. He's like, I don't remember going in the car.
Yeah. So weird thing happened to us, and Joey, I sent you the video on it last night, but
Oh.
Lindsay and I were outside. We're kind of batting down the hatches because we knew the dust
Picking up
storm
all the
was coming.
chairs,
Yeah.
that stuff.
And the dust storm blows through. And for those of you that don't live in Arizona and you're not familiar with the dust storm, usually they blow through, and it's, it could be 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
It's strong, and it'll just continue on until the storm hits.
Yeah.
Right. So we're standing out there, and all of a
But
sudden,
the dust goes away. It's still windy,
Right,
but like you get
right.
the dust, then you get the clear wind, and then you get the storm.
so we're standing out there, and all of a sudden the wind just stops.
Full stop.
It's silent. And I look at
Then the
Lindsay,
birds
she
fly
looks at
over.
me, she's like, what is that? And you can still see the dust kind of floating in
Yeah.
the air.
Oh, it was super dusty. Like it's literally just like the wind stopped and the dust just sat there. It was super weird.
It was brown. It was a
Like
brown cloud.
like smoke
essentially.
almost. Yeah.
So then all of a sudden we start seeing all these birds just hauling ass.
Flocks of birds coming over the house, over to the backyard. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't make me feel great.
It had to be 100 birds easily.
Oh, easy.
I
It was
mean-
like 20 different flocks of them. There was
Yeah.
like 50 of them here, 50 of them here, 50 of them here. It was so weird.
And I started filming after the first set had already
Yeah.
gone through. So what I filmed, there
It
was
was
even more
crazy.
after that.
And then like the wind came and there was a big whoosh and then it stopped again. And then all the birds came again.
Yeah.
It was very strange.
And then it started picking up. So I knew the storm was coming. So then I go around the side of our house where
By the
you
garden.
can see, I have a clear shot of off to the east, and that's where southeast is usually where the storm come
Yeah.
from. And I'm looking at this cloud, and this cloud starts growing. Like it's dropping. You can see it dropping, physically
He
dropping.
didn't like that.
And the next thing I knew,
Didn't
I'm
give
like,
him the warm and
I'm waiting
fuzzies.
for a tornado to come dropping out of this thing.
That was not very far from us either.
It wasn't. So as soon as that started happening and the wind kicked up even harder, I'm like, all right, we got to go.
We gotta
Gotta
go
go
in
in
the
the
house.
Because I didn't know what was going to happen, because we
We had a tornado 5 years ago.
yeah,
That's
we
what
get
ripped off the
tornadoes here
house.
in Arizona. That does happen. So very interesting. I'll have to post those videos.
They're not as long as the other ones.
I did post the cloud one on Truth About Beer on
Did you?
TikTok.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
if you get a chance, go check that out.
Check
so
it
it's
out.
pretty cool.
Our wannabe tornado.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I thought for sure it was going to turn into a tornado, but
We even had Tazy on the phone, and you were like, "This looks like a tornado cloud." And she was like, "Yeah, it does."
it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Confirmation.
yeah. So
I
anyway,
just brought the tornadoes with me.
yeah, you did. You brought it from North Dakota.
It's great.
It's interesting. So tonight,
Oh, I should have gave you pictures
you should have. That would have been cool.
of when we saw Sassy Sue or whatever.
You can post those too.
No, I don't need to post it.
You probably don't.
That proof doesn't need to be out there forever.
So tonight, I figured we do our 4th of July show because tomorrow is 4th of July. So we are doing a quiz this week, so you guys can play along with us. So
I don't know if I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about it.
I'm not excited about it. I usually don't know stuff.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
Mm.
You'll be okay.
Mm.
So of course, I have a PowerPoint to go along with tonight.
Of course we do.
So
happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday,
America.
America.
America. I did see the most America looking stuff when I was out there. Just a nice old red barn on the side of it was great.
Nice slice of America.
Nice little slice of America right there. I loved it.
There you go. It was good. It was a
good.
fun trip for you.
I mean, I did see a big, huge flag on the top of a forklift, and I was like, now that.
There you go.
is
That was cool.
right.
That's cool. Was it just hanging from the hanging down from the forks?
It was a big, huge scissor lift. That's what it was. Because it was
okay.
way super up, and then he had the flag hanging down.
Yeah.
I was like, there you go. He had it on the highway. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Had to pull out the Patriot shirts.
Drove
today.
his scissor lift out there and stuck his flag up there. I was like, good job, bro. Good
But Jack was telling me that, his lift that he has every 4th of July, they go climb in the lift and they raise the lift up and watch the fireworks from
that's
around.
cool too.
Yeah, so you can see it everywhere.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
That's
pretty-
super cool.
That's a cool idea.
Utilize what you got. Heck.
Yeah, I think it's a 32-foot lift,
Yeah,
so
it's
it goes up pretty
I
high.
wouldn't go.
Wow.
Thanks. I'm good. Thanks. I'll stay on the ground.
Oh, I would. I'd go up that high.
I know you would. You were up on that 24-foot ladder just fine.
Yeah, but
Mm.
there was a level of crazy in my head.
Yeah,
so.
there is. Made me a little nervous.
Yeah. Hey, Joey, can you change the slides from where you're at? I'm curious.
Yes.
Does it let you do it? I never knew if you could remotely. Oh,
There you go.
Look at that. That's awesome.
I can.
That's awesome.
Want to start there?
Yeah, we'll start here. Why not? This is the first slide.
Why not?
So, yes, let's go back in history a little bit. July 4th, 1776. What actually happened? So the Continental Congress
don't know.
officially adopted the Declaration on July 4th, but actually voted for independence on July 2nd, which I did know. Thomas Jefferson drafted the document in June. After debate and revisions, it was adopted July 4th. So many people did not even sign it until August, which is interesting. So technically, we party on a paperwork anniversary.
That's
which I guess is kind of true.
I mean, when you file for divorce, is it when you file it or is it when everybody signs it?
That's true. That's a good point.
So
All right, next slide. So
coffee.
why July 2nd was almost a day. John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail, the 2nd day of July, 1776. We will be celebrated by succeeding generations. So there's a dog squeaking in the background.
Squeaker.
So he was dead wrong. Thanks to printers stamping July 4th on the document's final version, that became the date everyone remembered.
It doesn't really matter.
That's the one I remember.
What's that? July 2nd?
July 4th.
Oh. So declaration details. Declared 13 colonies free from British rule. Famous lines like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness shaped the American identity. Included a list of grievances against King George III, which I would hope. Jefferson's original draft criticized slavery, but it was removed to appease Southern colonies. That I did not know.
So they tried to get rid of it then.
Yeah, I did not know that. So, see, learning a little bit of history here.
Interesting. It's a pretty flag.
It is a pretty flag. All right, so who signed it? 56 men, including big names like Jefferson, John Adams, and Ben Franklin. Some risked everything. If Britain had won, they'd be hanged as traitors. Interesting, right? Fun fact, only 8 of them were under 40. Most were middle-aged landowners.
Mm-hmm. I did know that they were all older.
So just for fun, I threw a list of names in there from each of the colonies that had signed it at the time.
That's
kind of cool.
Some people I've never even heard of.
Oh yeah. Well, I've heard, I know William Floyd from being in New York.
But Lynn Hall from Georgia?
No, I mean, you're probably
Button Gwinnett? Like, yeah.
Samuel Adams, love that name, right?
Good one. Woo,
So Matthew Thornton under New Hampshire.
Yep.
That's one of my relatives.
Really?
That's cool.
He was the last signer of the Declaration of Independence.
Did you get anything out of the deal or what?
Hmm?
Did you get anything out of the deal being a relative?
No.
Just the bragging rights.
Just bragging rights, right. Yeah, John Adams, John Hancock. We know those names.
There's a lot of people in Pennsylvania. Wow, I didn't figure there was that many.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I found
That's
the list
cool.
and I was like, I got to share that. That's kind of cool.
Arthur Milton. Thomas Lynch Jr. With
Right.
a name like Lynch.
So,
America.
of course, we have the tradition of celebrating with fireworks, but fireworks, and I think, Joey, you and I did a show on this, didn't we? One time we talked about fireworks dating back to China around 200 BC. They're old.
Yeah, they've been around forever.
I know. When bamboo was tossed into fires to make loud pops.
Oh, because the heat would steam up and.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Were you
You
speaking
see that California warehouse that exploded?
Oh, yeah, I did see videos of that. That was insane.
They said there was 7 people missing out of that.
I don't. That's a lot of gunpowder.
Mm.
Speaking of gunpowder was invented around the 9th century, leading to colorful displays in Asia and Europe. They were first used in America on July 4th, 1777. Philadelphia celebrated the first anniversary with bells, bonfires, and fireworks, which is interesting. One eyewitness reported the evening was closed with the ringing of the bells and grand exhibition of fireworks, which is kind of the tradition that continues on today, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it. So fireworks as John Adams said celebration should include illuminations from one end of this continent to the other. Fireworks became a symbol of freedom and rebellion, representing the explosion that birthed the new nation, a new nation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
Pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah.
The modern fireworks culture. The U.S. now imports over 270 million pounds of fireworks each year. 99% of them come from China.
All of them are from China.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I wonder how the tariffs are affecting our fireworks prices today.
Well, probably not much because the people around here, they probably stock up on them.
No, they all go crazy. They use them up.
Yeah, I don't know.
They ain't none left over.
The 4th is the number one fireworks day in America, which is not surprising.
Really? Over New Year's?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I don't think.
I mean, more cities and all that do.
Oh,
their,
that's true. That's true.
know,
That's true.
don't
Yeah,
do
there's
any
definitely more
New Year's stuff. So
Yeah,
big displays on July 4th.
Yeah.
That's true.
and I don't remember growing up. I don't remember fireworks being a big deal on New Year's. I mean,
we've always had them here
there were
like
your
crazy.
cities that had them, your big cities, but to the extent they have them today, I don't think so. I don't ever remember it.
We had them like crazy. We've
not
always had
me
them
either, really.
like crazy. So that's all I know.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's recent, maybe it's not. But and of course, with all that gunpowder, you have injuries. All
There
kinds of
we
good
go.
injuries. So around 10,000 injuries annually in the U.S. from fireworks. Fingers, hands, and eyes are most commonly hurt. Every year, headlines pop up about the Florida man blows up a garage or their backyard show going wrong. In 2023, there were approximately 9,700 fireworks-related emergency department injuries in the U.S. And on average, nearly 10 deaths per year. That seems like a lot.
Deaths?
Yeah, right?
Full on death?
Yeah.
Like
Well, see, I should have waited and brought that up when you
got
brought this
hurt,
slide
like-
in.
But death?
What's that, Joey?
So I should have waited and brought up that warehouse exploding, if
Oh.
you brought this slide up. Because with that, there's a possible 7 people right there that are gone.
But is that considered to a firework related injury?
It was a firework warehouse.
Well, but that's a warehouse, not like a, you know what I mean? I wonder how they're going to
There's
label.
still fireworks that exploded.
I think it counts.
It was quite a display.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Reminds me of the Naked Gun, right? When he's standing out there, nothing to see here.
Oh,
when everything's
goodness.
Oh,
Well, we had friends who go crazy every year for 4th of July. Absolutely crazy. Like go to Mexico, get real good fireworks, bring them back. Huge display. Well, they always have a bucket of water that they dump all the fireworks in, right? Like you do a firework, it goes in there. So it's snuffed out. And then they take that bucket and they put it, in garbage bags or get rid of it however they want. Somehow, and they'll have bags of leftovers. Like they go crazy. Somehow, one didn't get put out. All the bags went into the back of his truck. The truck caught fire, lost half the garage. Yeah.
lost his truck too.
The
Yeah,
truck's
the
gone.
truck's
Yeah.
gone.
Whole thing was on fire, lost half the garage. Yep.
No deaths though, so
No deaths in that.
No,
one.
no,
Thank
no.
God.
But they don't really know
they can
how
laugh about it now.
it happened
Yeah.
because everything goes into the water. So they don't know if one of the kids threw something up there. You know what I mean? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, anything could happen.
Yeah.
You
I'm
never
like,
know.
oh, that's bad.
So 2024 data reports around 14,700 injuries and 11 deaths, with common injuries to hands and fingers about 36%, and head, face, and ears about 22%. Fingers I get, right?
Fingers I
mean,
get,
you
hands,
know,
fingers, arms, head, face, and ears. What are you doing? Shooting
I don't know,
Roman candles at each other?
probably staring over it as it goes off.
Oh,
I don't
it
know.
lights up, it blows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Could be. And keep in mind, a lot of people were drunk when they were doing this too.
That's
right?
true. By
So,
the end of it all. Oh, I didn't. I
Probably
didn't like it.
hearing
Oh,
damage when they
ugh,
talk about
ugh.
ears.
you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they are loud, especially if you're doing like M80s
Mhm.
or Blockbusters or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah, that's true.
They're loud as hell.
Blowing eardrums. Yeah.
So children and teens ages 5 to 19 experience high injury rates, with sparklers and firecrackers cause hundreds of ER related treated injuries
Sparklers
or
burn.
incidents. They do. Yeah. We always, I don't know, we were brought up thinking they were safe, right? All the kids are waving them
Oh
around.
no, I always had burn scars the next day.
Yeah.
But they weren't bad enough to do anything about. You just sucked it up. You knew you shouldn't have been doing it.
That's true. So 4th of July traditions, barbecues and beer,
Woo woo.
right?
Yeah.
Best kind of tradition you can have.
So we're gonna do.
After the Civil War, the 4th became a national unifying holiday. Barbecues became part of the celebration, especially in the South. Meat, fire equals freedom.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good, that needs to go on a t-shirt.
meat and meat and fire equal freedom.
Yep. And beer, well, it's just American. We drink over $1 billion worth of beer during the 4th of July weekend.
Oh my gosh,
$1
seriously?
billion worth of beer. God.
1 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of
In a weekend.
A lot of brewskis.
That's a lot of brewskis. How much meat do we have?
It doesn't. They didn't bring up that statistic.
know.
It's probably a lot.
How much meat do we sell? Well, but see, everybody does different stuff. You got brats, you got hot dogs, you got ribs, you got briskets, you got,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It'd be
Yeah.
hard to kind of narrow it down.
But just meat in general is probably huge.
just meat.
It's probably,
Mhm.
probably a huge number. So parades and patriotic pageantry. Small town parades feature fire trucks, scouts, veterans, and floats. Washington, D.C. holds a massive parade and a concert.
That's cool.
Some towns do readings of the Declaration
Oh.
or reenactments of Revolutionary battles.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's
That's kinda
really
cool.
neat. That'd be cool to see.
We don't do stuff like that here.
No. No, we do meat and fire
And beer.
and beer
And beer.
and freedom.
Lots of beer.
So clothing and flags. This I read about a long time ago and I forgot about it. So the U.S. flag code
Yeah.
says you shouldn't wear the flag as
As
clothing,
clothing.
but Americans love stars and stripes, bikinis and tanks. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, I remember reading about
I
it.
do remember that.
Yeah, we did it on the CTC show. I think we
Mhm.
talked about it a while back. But that's interesting because everywhere you go this time of year, you can buy a shirt with a flag on it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in one way, shape, or form.
Well, and I think that was because back in the day, you didn't have clothing like we have now where you can print on it. So you were literally using the flag as clothing. You were cutting it up and sewing it to make it into something.
Were you?
What else did you have? You had big sheets of clothing. That's how everybody made clothing back then.
Yeah.
it wasn't mass produced like this.
I guess. Yeah, maybe.
So that's kind of, I would assume that's kind of where it came from,
Does anybody know?
is that you can't wear it as clothing because it literally was a flag that was cut up to make clothes.
I'd be curious to know if that's accurate.
It
Because
makes
you're probably
sense.
right. It makes
It
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
If
They
anybody,
use curtains or whatever they could get a hold of. If
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
clothing, so.
because back then it wasn't, you know what I mean? You bought big pieces of fabric that somebody stitched together. So there wasn't anything with anything printed on it. It was actually all handmade.
Come on, Christine, Google that.
So, Christine,
Find
this is all you.
find us the answer.
She's got this.
She's got it. So during the music, the Star Spangled Banner was written during the War of 1812, not the Revolution. Became the national anthem in 1931.
Mm.
God Bless America and America the Beautiful often played during fireworks shows, which I've heard
Still
quite a bit.
does. Yeah.
it still does today. So
Makes sense. I like it.
what else is a tradition? Competitive eating.
Hot dogs.
Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest started in 1916 in Coney Island. The current record, Joey Chestnut, ate 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes in 2021. Why does that make me want to vomit right now?
Yeah. I don't even like hot dogs that much. 76 hot dogs?
Yeah.
I think the most I've ever eaten, like even as a teenager, was like 3.
Yeah, I eat 2 of them full.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I eat one now when I'm full.
Right?
I know because that's what I had for dinner.
76, that's a lot, man. Oof, you got to try.
Costco hot
Oh
dog.
yeah.
Oh, Costco hot dogs? Mm,
Oh, Costco hot dogs are good.
yeah.
It's like 2 hot dogs, really. Yeah.
It really is. It's absolutely huge.
Are they foot
Have you
longs?
they're
Yeah, they're
super
pretty
big.
long.
They're like
Yeah.
this long, but they're thick. They're double the width of it, double the girth. Not the right word, but you know what I mean.
Oh, it says yes. The American flag was incorporated. Good job, Lindsay. Gotta give you
Good job.
a gold star on that one. That was good.
Totally guessed. This is yummy. I don't have to go to Finland to get this, do I?
No, probably Total Wine.
Okay.
I like what it says there. That's not freedom. That's gastrointestinal warfare. 'Cause
How
that
did later that
that
day
is
look?
I can't imagine. That's gotta really mess with you.
I mean, if you're training for it,
Yeah,
do you get to puke after?
maybe. I don't know. So what are some traditions you guys have done? I'd like to hear from the audience. What's a 4th of July tradition that you guys do? I know for us, it was typically a barbecue.
Total Wine, she says. Okay.
And when I lived in New York, we didn't do fireworks, but everybody around us did. So we
Yeah.
would just sit out on our back deck and watch the
Watch 'em
fireworks
all.
go off. Yeah.
Well, pre-scared puppy dogs, because that's a thing. Which 16 years ago was pre-scared puppy.
Yeah.
I would always go to, because there's so many good places to do fireworks. So just go to anywhere and watch them.
Did you light them off though? Ever?
I learned a long time ago I am not the person who should have fireworks. But yes, I have set off fireworks before, but no, not usually for 4th of July, because the family was from Florida where it was legal. So we would do fireworks there. And that's when I realized I probably shouldn't
Oh, okay.
be allowed to have fireworks.
What about you,
As
Joey?
my cousin's hair is on fire and yeah, it's all bad.
Just the typical barbecue. I know when the kids were younger, would climb up on the roof of the house at night.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Fireworks. There was Central Christian Church was right around the corner from us, and they always put on a really good display, so we could see it really good from the roof. And then there were others. I think Falcon Field did one.
Yeah.
Which isn't that far away, we could see that one.
Yeah. Up
and
there you can see them.
others off in the distance. So it's kind of cool.
We used to do that at the house downtown when I was young, because we were right there they used to do it at the courthouse downtown, but then they moved it. Yeah. But what'd you do back in the day, Dad? You haven't always hated fireworks.
Dad did always hate fireworks.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Never liked them.
I'm not too fond of them now myself because of the dog.
Because the dogs, right? Yeah, me too. I mean, I used to shoot them off.
He loved them, and then the first year we were together, his whole demeanor changed because he realized how bad mine does not deal with it.
Oh, so Christine was at a fireworks display tonight.
That's why she was late.
Very cool. Going to a family barbecue.
What is
Strawberry oatmeal bars?
chili cheese dogs, burgers, fixin'? Ooh, strawberry oatmeal bars. That
Sounds really good, doesn't it?
Big. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
I was like, I don't
I didn't
know
know
what that means.
I didn't know what they were either.
I wasn't going to try to say it because that's not a word I know. So, what are we going to do?
We're not doing anything.
Yes, we are.
We're having a barbecue. That's it.
We're grilling some meat.
Yeah, grilling broth.
Meat and fire.
That's
Broth
something.
Hanging out
equals
with the puppy
America.
dogs. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's hard because people don't realize the effect
So
that it has on dogs, and I didn't realize it
so-
as much because
you had mine.
she was never really.
She would barked, but she got freaked out, but she was fine.
Yeah, she wouldn't shake like your dog.
No.
Like has seizures.
It's so
bad.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
She just sits there and shakes and pants, and her heart is pounding, and she looks terrified. It's terrible, and that's even medicated. Like, I'm very happy she's starting to lose her hearing.
But we live on a wash,
Oh,
and
just
it sounds like Beirut out there when they go off. It just nonstop for 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
Just pounding.
so loud.
we
People set them off in the wash.
Was
It-
that?
Say, did people set them off in the wash?
No, it echoes.
It just
So
echoes,
if you
yeah.
do it, like there's a cul-de-sac one street up from us. If they do it, you can hear it. The people even across from us, there's like a park and all those other houses. It's just the way it echoes. It's so loud.
Yeah.
It shakes the house.
It
crazy.
sounds like they're right outside the window shooting
Yeah.
them off. That's how loud
It's
is.
so loud.
It's crazy. And we always watch
Something loud.
some type of loud movie, and it's hard to drown it out.
Yeah.
So
It's a war zone out there.
it truly
It
is.
truly is.
It truly is. And I was telling Jack, was it last week? I was telling Jack that that's what always scared me, because if anybody wanted to attack us, that would be the night to do it.
Nobody's
right?
going to know.
Because
You can just walk down the street and start
Yeah,
shooting
I
people, and
mean,
nobody's going to know the difference of the
nobody's gonna know the
sound.
difference. Which is, I think, why
So
like California, a lot of places are canceling their fireworks shows this year. And I don't know if it's because
don't
of that,
blame you.
but
well, California's going to do whatever they
Yeah.
want because
I don't know if it's because of the fires, which it could be,
could be.
or
Are they on that fire that much this year?
no, but they're always susceptible to.
Well, they're
Nobody's
always
had
on
rain.
fire.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Everybody's like us.
They're
We haven't
always
had
on
rain
fire.
in a year. So it's
It's
bad.
it's fine.
It's really bad.
It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
So I was stalling because we're already at the quiz of the week, but
Quiz of the week.
we can go through the quiz.
We can do it.
So
America,
you guys can play along with us.
we're ready.
Just let us know the number you're guessing for the answer. And
Number the question and then your answer.
we can kind of take it slow because we have half hour left. So, we'll go slow through it. All right. Question number 1. Which committee was responsible for drafting the Declaration of Independence?
Which committee? There was a committee?
Was it the Committee of 5,
Should have paid attention.
the Second
wasn't in
Continental
there.
Congress, Sons of Liberty, or Constitutional Committee?
I feel like Constitutional Committee seems a little too obvious.
So I
Oh,
this is a Chat GBT quiz, and the first quiz it gave me was so dumb. I was like, you need to make it harder.
like this
So,
is retarded. These
yeah.
aren't for kindergartners.
Yeah, it was so dumb. So I did change it up.
Um,
All right, so we got a C in there.
Let's see.
The Committee of 5 seems like it could be good too. I'm gonna
We're
go
gonna
Sons of
be-
Liberty because what they were doing is they were liberating themselves. Is my C the right way, or does it go this way?
The other way.
This
There you
way.
go. That's the
Okay.
right way.
Well,
So
we can't all do
it's-
C, so I'll have to do. Can you see that?
I can.
A.
You're going A.
He's going A.
He's going A on this one.
Committee of 5. That's the one I was thinking of. Like that makes sense. Constitutional Committee seems a little obvious. Second Continental Congress seems kind of obvious, but I don't know. Could
I don't
totally-
plan on being right, but
Oh, we got a couple
Uh-oh.
of
Mix it up.
Uh-oh, we're all over the place.
We're over the board.
That's
here.
not good. That's not good.
All right, are we ready for the answer? I don't think there's anybody
Not
else
really.
on there.
But let's do it.
And the answer is A.
Oh,
Is it?
Joey.
Good job.
Wow. Oh,
They both got
The
it. too.
picture shows 5 dudes. Okay. I'm gonna
That was a hint, Andrea. I was waiting to see if anybody got
really
it. But I knew that was a tough question. So,
come on now. You expect me to pay attention like that?
all right. So, second question: what colony abstained from voting for independence on July 2nd, 1776, but later signed the Declaration? Was it New York, Delaware, Pennsylvania, or South Carolina? Where's my music? Here it is.
Why does this New York? I feel like it could be a New York thing, but New York hasn't always been a dick, I don't think. Joey's going D. Oh.
Now we got another D. Arthur's going D.
Delaware.
Oh,
Delaware's tiny, so I feel like maybe they waited.
Andrew's going A. Dad's going D.
Ooh.
Ooh, Mom's going D too. What colony abstained from voting for independence on July 2nd,
go New York.
1776, but later signed the Declaration?
I'm gonna go New York
Why did that start over again? I don't know that.
because you have it on loose.
Oh, I do have it on loop. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. All right. So
What
the
do you
answer
think?
is A.
Ah, yeah. So New York's always been a dick.
The
That's
answer
not
is
new.
A.
What the heck, man? Like they think they're big, they can just like do whatever they want. We have the Statue of Liberty. Blech.
All right. Question number 3. Who was the president of the Continental Congress when the Declaration was adopted?
Ooh, so the Continental Congress was after the Declaration. Good job for
Was it-
clarifying that.
George Washington,
Hmm.
Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, or Thomas Paine?
I'm gonna go John Hancock.
You just like that name, don't you?
Yeah. You know. Really?
You know, I don't know.
Oh, that's the best. Am I that predictable?
But since I haven't done one of these yet, I'll do it.
Go with the B.
B.
I'll go with Franklin. Oh, Benny.
So we got
Good
couple
old Benny.
couple A's. We got Andrea's changing her mind. Changed to A. She changed it to A.
Going from C to A. Here we go. What do you think?
Still waiting.
Could be mine. It could
Got
be
some
mine.
more
It could
people
be
to
mine.
guess.
It could be mine.
Got some more people to
Could
guess.
be mine.
Quick Googling, people.
Oh, Arthur's going A. We got some A's in there.
Oh,
Got some A's.
man. A and B again.
Oh, we got a B again.
Oh.
Who was the president of the Continental Congress when the Declaration was adopted? Who was
I'm
it?
still going C.
Mm.
Of course. I like his name.
All right, we ready?
Let's do it.
And you were right. And the answer is C.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I've gotten 2 right.
Interesting.
Total
Question number
guesses.
4. Which signer of the Declaration later founded the University of Virginia? Was it James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, or Roger Sherman?
See, and Andrea changed hers. Haha. She went from C to A. Should have just stuck with that first one.
Which signer of the Declaration later founded the University of Virginia? We got an A.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go with D because I don't know who that is.
You don't know who James Madison is?
I'm gonna go with D because I don't know who D is.
Oh,
Roger
okay.
Sherman.
Interesting.
Do you know who Roger Sherman is?
Yes.
Really? Do you?
So we got 2 A's.
This
2
one I told you I
B's.
didn't wanna play this.
We got C's. What are you going with, Joey?
It was A.
It was
Was
A?
it? Or was it B? No, it
I
was
think
A.
you went with
No,
I
it
don't-
wasn't. I don't remember now. I think it was A.
Okay. Well, the answer is B, Thomas Jefferson.
Joey totally picked B. I seen it. It was totally B.
I think he might have.
I think he did. Of course, Dad knows all these answers.
All right, number 5. Which 2 U.S. presidents died on July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the Declaration?
What? Both of them died?
Was it George Washington and Thomas Jefferson? John Adams or Thomas Jefferson, John Adams and James Monroe, Thomas Jefferson and James Madison. That really screws you up when you get to those kinds of choices.
You have two
right?
Thomas Jeffersons and two John Adams. So
Right.
this is not. You had three Thomas Jeffersons. So it was definitely Thomas Jefferson.
Who was the other one?
I'm going to stick with D.
I'm going to go C.
First.
You're going B, Joey? Or
C.
You're going
C.
Okay.
Ooh. I really have no idea.
We got a mixture here. We got two B's, an A, D. We got a C. We got a B.
We got a little bit of everything.
All right. And the answer is B, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
All right. I said C, though.
See, it was Thomas Jefferson. I knew he was in there. His name was up there way too many times.
All right. What was the original intended purpose of the Declaration of Independence? Was it A, to start a war with Britain, B, to gain support from foreign allies, C, to create the U.S. Constitution, D, to announce peace with France? What was the original intended purpose of the Declaration of Independence? This I have to say I was ashamed I didn't know.
That's where I'm going.
Well, I'm not ashamed, and I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know half of this.
So
like
we got two C's, we got a D. You're going to B.
I'm going with C, too. But
You're going with C.
I don't think they did it for that. I think it was for something else. I don't know, honestly, though.
Oh, we got another
Totally
C. Waiting for bios.
Come on, Dad. I could change my answer to based on what Dad says.
Going B.
Yes.
Look at that. And the answer is B, to gain support
Yes.
from foreign allies. That I did not know.
I didn't either, but I guessed right.
Number 7.
there's no shame in that, Keith.
No. Who was the only person to sign the Declaration on July 4th, 1776?
What's his name? That was last.
Was it Benjamin Franklin?
Oh no, because he said
Last one was Matthew Thornton, but
he said most of them were in August.
Was it John Hancock? Was it Thomas Jefferson or Charles Thompson? Who was the only person to sign it on July 4th?
They literally had to ship it around so everybody could sign. Not like everybody came to the same place. I'm going with B.
Oh, you got a couple of C's going on there?
I'm
It's pretty
going-
good that you guys know it.
Oh, everybody's saying C. I'm still going B.
What are you going, Joey?
C.
I will stay in my answer.
You're staying B.
Why?
I don't know. No reason. I don't know.
Why did I pick B?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Now I see. Now I see why. All right, let's see what bio says. Got one more guess. C.
Dang it. Yes.
And the answer is B, John Hancock. I didn't know that. Did not know that.
C, and everybody
It was the biggest signature, and then everybody else said, "What an asshole!" Whole
Right.
page.
Number 8. What famous American document was adopted nearly 11 years after the Declaration of Independence? Was it the Articles of Confederation, the Emancipation Proclamation, the U.S. Constitution, or the Bill of Rights? 11 years after the Declaration of Independence. Bet you a lot of people are going to get this right.
I'm going to go Emancipation Proclamation.
Andrew's going A. What are you doing? You're going B?
Emancipation. I honestly have no idea when any of them were actually written. I'm a terrible American.
Ooh, Andrew's the only one jumping in so far.
Everybody else gave up.
Really don't know.
Should I start?
Really don't know.
I'm going to start the music again to give you
Yeah,
guys a little
I think
bit
I
extra
feel
time.
like you should. Because that's a hard one.
I'm not familiar with the Articles of Confederation. Only one I haven't heard of. Well, it's probably that one.
Could be a gotcha.
I would say it could be that one, the one you never heard of. But it says, what famous American document if you never heard of it?
Famous have to be C.
Famous.
Or D.
I don't know. All of them are. B, C, and D are all pretty known.
Yeah, we got a bunch of different
We're all over the
different
place.
guesses in there.
Nobody's picking B with me.
What do you?
I'm gonna go D.
You're going D.
Joey's gonna go D.
All right, and the answer is the U.S. Constitution adopted in
Wah,
1787.
wah, wah. Good job.
Hmm.
There's a reason why nobody was picking with me.
Number 9. What musical instrument was used to summon citizens to the first reading of the Declaration in Philadelphia? Was it a bugle? Was it a bell? Was it a drum? Or was it a fife?
A fifth. A fife.
What's a fife, Joey?
It's like a flute.
Oh, is it?
Oh, ooh.
What musical instrument was used to summon citizens to the first reading of the Declaration in Philadelphia?
Ooh.
I'm going to give you hints. Philadelphia is the key.
What's B?
Did that not help?
They make sandwiches. I don't understand what you're doing.
What did you say, Joey?
I
I
don't
said B.
know what you're.
We got a bunch of A's. Oh,
Was that really a?
it's a hint. Are you staying with D?
I don't even know. I didn't pick anything yet. I don't.
You picked the fife, really?
The flute, because people would walk through the streets with the flute and play stuff.
I'm tearing up. Sorry.
Clearly, that's not the right answer.
You got to pick one.
Philadelphia. What is? No.
No, you're not picking. You're staying out of it. All right. The correct answer is B. The Liberty Bell was rung to gather the public.
No, that was in Philadelphia.
You didn't?
I know I've heard of the Liberty Bell. I didn't know it was in Philadelphia. I'm from Arizona. Okay, we don't know. I don't know anything about that. Really?
All right. Last one.
I didn't get to do it as like a, school thing or anything.
You didn't learn about it in history?
Yeah, that's cute. Like, think I went to history. That was the one class I skipped all the time.
All right. Number 10. Which future president was only 9 years old when the Declaration was signed? James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, John Quincy Adams, or Martin Van Buren?
Yep.
This is anybody's guess.
Going D.
I'll go see. I really have no idea. My dog's landing though.
Yeah, I don't know who Martin Van Buren is. You, Joey, or you just going off of the Van Buren name?
I've heard of him. I just don't know when he was born, but I haven't heard him mentioned with the others.
Okay, a couple of D's, a couple of C's going
Let's
on.
look.
there.
C's
Three
right.
C's.
C is
You got a
totally
C.
right. Full guess. C is totally right.
You're going D, Joey?
Got this.
Yep.
All right, we got a bunch of C's in
Andrea,
there.
Arthur, and Joey. Oh, none of us.
Correct answer is A, James Monroe.
None of us are right.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, there's that.
So did I pick a difficult quiz?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Although I did randomly get a bunch of them right.
That was kind of the point.
Which
Do
was
something a
kinda
little bit
nice.
harder. Like I said, the first one was, what holiday is celebrated on July 4th? I was like, really?
The 4th of July.
It was
Yom Kippur.
that was
Should've let-
Yom Kippur.
You should have let.
Can you make it harder?
Did you ask him really? Can you make it harder? And he made it harder.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said you need to make it harder, and it said, okay, let me rephrase the questions or redo the questions or whatever, and then it spit all these out. So it was
There's that.
it was good. See, Christine thought it was a good quiz. So
Christine knows all the damn answers. I can't wait to eat meat
Fun.
yeah, that was fun.
and
That
grill
was
it.
good. So yeah, so hopefully
I do miss working in the hospital after 4th of July.
all the injuries.
It is good stories.
I'm sure it is.
I was doing a wheelie and
People get
Or
stupid,
maybe sparklers.
right?
We did see when I was in I was in South Dakota. There was these kids driving and they were 16, 17, 18. And there was all of them sticking out the windows with sparklers in their hand, driving up and down the road. And I was like, that's good times. It's good stuff.
Good patriotic feeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already in the middle of nowhere getting eaten by bugs. It was awesome. Pretty sunset.
Well, they put out all the flags today in our neighborhoods. So
Oh, did they? Nice.
Yeah, they were doing that this
Ours
morning.
is up all the time.
Ours is up all the time with the spotlight.
And we have our red, white, and blue lights out front.
We do.
Sweet.
Very
And in the back.
patriotic.
Yeah, we got sick of actually physically changing light bulbs, Joey. So we just went to Home Depot and got the ones that you connect to through Bluetooth and you can change the colors on them. It's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah, because
I just noticed on my screen, I'm in focus. So I wonder if it was just on my end.
You look good. You look the same.
You've definitely been in focus the whole time.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that's strange. But so
Barbecue, meat, and fire.
let's do it
Meat, fire, and beer.
tomorrow.
We got to make a shirt that says that.
We should.
Meat, fire, and beer equals freedom.
Joey, you got the shirt printed. Let's do it.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's do it.
With a flag like that in the background.
That'd be cool.
Meat plus fire plus beer equals freedom.
We'll sell it on Drunk with Facts.
Ooh,
So
I like that.
yeah. We got to come
Black
up with something
shirt.
for people to get some free product here. What can we do? What can we do to get people some product?
Did you give any to Arthur
Yes, I did.
when he was here?
Yes, I did.
Good job.
Joey's got some. We have some left. So
I gave some to people at work.
if anybody in the audience wants some product, reach out.
you notice the bags under my eyes? I mean, I still have some, but
Do you notice a difference using it though? Have you been
Does your
using it
skin feel
religiously
better?
or?
I can't say religiously, but when I remember, when I shower.
There you go.
It's pretty religiously. That's when I put my stuff on my face.
Well, we'll have to do like a 30-day check-in, then like a 60-day check-in or something like that, to see if there is any kind of a difference.
So we should do it on you and Joey. Have you start with your like before pictures and do real close-up pictures of you guys,
Yeah.
and then do it in 30 days. But you have to do it every day.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it every day?
A time lapse.
Remember,
Yeah, time lapse, that'd be good.
and then do 30 day, 60 day, 90 day.
We can do that. I think we can handle that, right? Joe?
Especially since you're not going to have facial hair, so you'll be able to actually see your face.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So that'll be good. Because once you grow a beard, then you can't really see anything anyway.
So cool. So you're not going to be here next week.
Nope.
So we're going to have to figure out
I'm here. I'm
show
gone.
to
I'm
do.
here. I'm gone. I'm
Yep.
here. I'm gone.
So
I will
Come
be
up
in
with something.
Canada.
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 Canada. Be part of the United States.
No,
Not for a week.
no, not yet. Because of course I got my passport just for this, and of course they'll become it right after I get back.
Probably. No, it's not
They
going to
won't.
happen
It'll
under
never
Trump.
happen.
Won't happen under him.
It'll never
But,
happen.
no.
They're not going to be part of us.
No. You were 10 days younger, Joey, since you started using white
Very
products.
nice. Very nice. Good stuff.
Cool.
And your nose looks younger because you just used
It
on
does.
your
It
nose.
looks younger. Yeah. It's not as rough.
A baby nose. Smooth as a baby's booty.
Yeah. So Joey and I are going to jump back in the studio here soon and start doing our next episode and working on our next episode.
Oh, goodness.
So.
Yes.
It's going to be a recorded episode.
Is that going to be because I'm not here?
No, it's because we announced last week on the show that we were going to start doing recorded episodes again.
I'm going to say I was watching, but I really wasn't.
You
listening.
weren't watching, yeah. You weren't watching. But
No, me and Taze were running around the house.
And what are we talking about? We're talking about beer.
Why
We
is that?
are.
Yeah, we're
How
doing
to save the world.
Yeah.
What beer?
We haven't decided that. yet.
Beer.
All beer.
All beer. How it saves the
It's
world.
like every beer. Beer saving the world. What's got meat and fire? So I mean, you're good.
Yeah, well,
Beer,
always-
meat, and
it
fire.
always plays a role.
It really does.
It does. So,
So how many people you think are going to lose fingers?
I don't know.
I think it's going to be a good amount.
You talking about just
Really?
here or all over the country?
Either.
I think we'll stay on track. I think
Right
we'll-
around where
I
we should
think
be.
it'd be-
You don't think people are any stupider this year than they were last year?
No,
About the
No.
same.
No, I mean, maybe you got the younger generations coming up starting to play with them, but
I don't think they are. They're too busy on their phone watching movies with people on.
Yeah, they'll watch the fireworks on
They
their
don't go
phone.
outside.
that's true. Yeah, it is. It is our
I feel like-
generation.
I
that
feel
likes
like
the
it could go
fireworks.
down some.
Yeah.
But our generation knows better because we're already injured and have less fingers.
we
we
learned-
can't lose another one.
Yeah.
Like we got to be careful.
So we stopped getting injured. Is that what you're saying?
No, we're just a little
Oh.
carefuler. We make the kids do it.
Could be. Cheyenne said thousands. Probably wouldn't surprise me.
Yep.
I probably say we get the
I
same
still can't
amount.
believe that 10 people die.
I bet you we stay on
average.
tap for that this year. We'll see. We'll see what
think
the
we'll be
reports
right
come
there.
out as. I'll have to look it up and
We'll have to do it in a week or so.
Yeah, we'll check it
You'll
out.
have to have an update next week on how many people.
I don't know if they'll come out that quick though. They might
You
not
never
come
know.
out
You
that
can
quick.
check.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll check it out.
Check and
See if
see.
it comes out. So well, that's gonna do it for us tonight, guys. I hope everybody has a very happy and a very safe 4th of July.
Go home with all your fingers.
And we'll be back next week with another show. Not sure what it's gonna be about yet, but we'll surprise you like always.
It'll be the boys.
And then it'll be Joey, Jack, and myself. So
It's always for a good time.
we should do. I was
Oh.
thinking we should do the stories from a hat again, and have,
Oh!
right, and
Yeah,
have
that would be fun.
Christine you and Christine come up with the topics, and then
That sounds
Jack,
great.
Joey, and I will sit here and pull
But
them out and
who's
talk
going to cut
about
them up and print them? You guys can't see them.
Shit.
So we have to come up
What
with
if-
them tomorrow, and then I'll put them in a hat.
There you go. Let's do that.
Christine,
Silly.
we got tomorrow
Seal it
and Saturday.
Seal it up, and so we can't see. it.
Saturday by noon, I got to have all of our ideas.
There we go. Stories
print 'em.
stories from a hat next Thursday.
I'll print them and stick them out there.
That'll be a blast between us. That'll be because we've never done it with us. So
No,
that-
we haven't.
We need to do that.
That'll be cool.
Christine's on it.
All right, that's our show for next week. So,
All right. Good night, folks.
all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.